Welcome, fans and foes, viewers and haters. I'm your cinema simpleton because these days, even Hollywood can't fool an idiot. Some of you may or may not know that I'm a Christian, which probably attributes to the reason I hold back a lot of the time from cussing into my microphone. No matter how much a monkey fighting movie deserves it. But here's something I bet you'd never expect to hear from me or any other believer. I think most Christian films are boring. I'm all for trying to spread a message for people to understand in various mediums, whether it's books, movies, television, whatever. But almost every Christian movie I see, over and over again, repeats the same, repetitive, brain-slapping moral that I'm sick of being jammed down my throat. Hey, you! Read the Bible! The reason the Christian film industry is laughed off is because their movies make their message so forceful. Movie messages are about subtlety. Let the audience decide for themselves what they've learned about characters, their stories, and life lessons. That's what professional filmmakers do, and they don't have to compromise their own religious beliefs. I'm not saying using meaningful Bible verses or saying God help me in my life because of blank doesn't have its uses. But I'm saying, if that's all your movie is full of, then you don't have a movie message. You have an hour-and-a-half long sermon that people could go to church for free for. Oh, and before any of you start, these movies have not weakened my faith in any way. And neither am I saying that I don't support them financially. I'm saying that Christian movies need to really work harder in their acting and writing, and not just, what VeggieTales message am I going to throw into the script today? If that's all you're thinking of, it's no wonder the only people you entertain are Christians. So this review starts my movie marathon of some of the best and worst Christian movies I've seen. No, I'm not talking about the biblical epic films like Ben-Hur, Passion of the Christ, or that weird Noah movie starring John Boy. I'm talking about giving the modern Christian film industry an honest review without looking through cross-shaped glasses. To start with, I'm going to look at the Christian movie everybody probably knows about, Left Behind. Yeah, you probably remember this after that Simpsons episode about the rapture. This movie was the first film adaptation of a book series that told about the modern world going through the biblical book of Revelation. The apocalypse, the Antichrist, the second coming of Jesus, all that stuff atheists love to make fun of us for. And for anybody who's trying to start a religious debate on this video, go take it somewhere else. I'm only saying this because I see thousands of these cyberbullying comments from both sides of the argument all over YouTube, from everything to people's religious testimonies to skillet music videos. And this is not a religious debate video. It's a frickin' movie review! But back to Left Behind, the movie. This film got the majority of its attention from a bigger production than the normal Christian film and its marketing decision to be sold on home release before it was put on the big screen. And included in the DVD and VHS copies was a free ticket to go and see the movie when it was shown in theaters. Well, that's a unique promotional strategy. So the movie's famous plot is about the world in crisis due to the unexplained disappearances of millions of people around the globe, and everyone left searching to find answers to what happened. Journalist Buck Williams, played by Kirk Cameron, is after the truth, and on the way discovers murder, political conspiracy, and faith in God. So now we come to the number one problem I have with almost every Christian movie out there. These actors can't act. Oh, there are exceptions in this movie, like Janaea Stevens, Brad Johnson, but everybody else just delivers performances that are either landing on the side of melodramatic or phoned in. Cameron just has a knock-on-wood performance, which doesn't help when you're the protagonist. But I will say, out of the sequels that followed, yeah, you heard me right, this is the best of his work. Now, before I continue socking this movie in the gut, let me name its most applause-worthy factors. The direction is solid, giving you a big scale and a lot of intrigue and investment into what's really happening to everybody around the world. When the people have disappeared, it's no wonder you're freaked out with the way they crafted these scenes. And there's a very nice orchestral score woven into the script, but the Christian pop music just really kills the mood fast when you're going for something dramatic.
You might think I'm crazy.
Oh, and before you start thinking I'm giving this movie a harsh looking over because it's from Christian Hollywood, wait till you hear this. Tim LaHaye, one of the authors of the book the film's based on, even he didn't like it. In fact, he filed suit against the studios because he claimed the movie the studio promised they would make was not what they delivered. But it's not like they would radically change from the source material, right? In my honest opinion, Left Behind the movie isn't that terrible of a film. Considering what they showed, they worked well within the restrictions of a limited budget, but they delivered a story with hollow character development. Compared to the two sequels that followed though, this is the one worth your time. My rating for Left Behind the movie is a 2.5 out of 5. Believe me, for the Christian movies I've got lined up to review for you, you ain't seen the crap yet.